fateful day of October the 26th, 2020, Christopher Bullock, a seasoned police chief in San Jose, Philippines, encountered a tragic and unusual turn of events while immersed in the day-to-day responsibilities of law enforcement. Christopher was diligently working on a case involving illegal gambling during an anti-gambling raid. The suspect in question were entangled in the old age and illicit activity of cockfighting. Cockfighting, a brutal blood sport, involved putting two roosters or gamecocks against each other in a confined arena. These birds are equipped with sharp blades, intensifying the ferocity of the battle and often leading to severe injuries, incapacitation or death. The twisted allure of cockfighting draws participants seeking entertainment and engaging in gambling activities. In the midst of carrying out his duties to break up the cockfighting match, disaster struck for Christopher Bullock. A rooster armed with a blade attached to its leg for combat lashed out at him. The blade slashed through Christopher's leg, severing his femoral artery and unleashing a torrent of blood. Sadly, this grievous injury proved fatal, leading to Christopher bleeding to death in the line of duty. In a sad turn of events, a man named Darren Hickey met his untimely demise after an unfortunate encounter with an exceptionally hot fish cake. The incident unfolded when the 51-year-old wedding planner was offered a fish cake to sample by a chef at a wedding venue on April the 4th. Little did Mr. Hickey know that the seemingly innocuous culinary experience would take a fatal turn. The intensity of the fish cake's heat left his throat scorched, initiating a chain of events that would ultimately lead to his demise. Over the course of the next 12 hours, Mr. Hickey's voice box began to swell, gradually escalating to a point where it impeded his ability to breathe. Faced with worsening pain, Mr. Hickey sought medical attention at the urgent care of Shorley Hospital in Lancashire. Inquest revealed a disconcerting aspect of the case, casting a spotlight on the care provided by the hospital. Despite the severity of his condition, Mr. Hickey was reportedly sent home with paracetamol, a decision that the coroner deemed questionable. As the pain persisted, the impediment to Mr. Hickey's breathing and swallowing became increasingly severe due to the swelling. A pathologist who conducted a post-mortem examination noted the rarity of such a case, typically only observed in individuals who have experienced smoke inhalation during house fires, resulting in airway burns. He elaborated on the unusual nature of the situation. Patients in such cases can suddenly experience swelling, leading to respiratory distress. The sad incident raises not only questions about the circumstances surrounding Mr. Hickey's passing, but also the concerns about the adequacy of medical care provided. The vibrant life of Margaret Mura, a 21-year-old senior at Tulane University, was abruptly cut short at a Mississippi highway rest stop on a fateful Tuesday afternoon. Margaret, affectionately known as Meg, had embarked on a spring break trip with friends, creating memories that will soon be overshadowed by an unimaginable accident. The group had paused at a rest area of Interstate 10 eastbound near Gutiérrez, Mississippi, blissfully unaware of the impending catastrophe. Simultaneously, a massive 18-wheeler journeying westbound on the highway experienced an inexplicable mishap. One of its rear dual tires dislodged. The consequences of this seemingly routine event spiraled into tragedy when the colossal pair of tires, each weighing approximately 500 pounds and securely bolted together, became airborne projectiles. They traversed the median strip and eastbound lanes with a forceful trajectory that led them to the unsuspecting rest area of the parking lot. It was here that Meg, in the midst of a leisurely walk back to her car with friends, fell victim to this bizarre turn of events. The tyres travelling an astonishing 850 feet collided with Meg, causing immediate and irreparable harm. Despite the prompt arrival of emergency responders, Margaret Mura was pronounced dead at the scene, leaving a void in the lives of those who knew her. The sudden loss reverberates as a collective heartbreak, underscoring the unforeseen and arbitrary nature of such incidents. In a tragic tale that unfolded over the course of nearly a decade, the life of Sam Ballard, a once vibrant 19-year-old from Sydney, Australia, took an unforeseeable turn during a birthday party there in 2010. What started as a seemingly harmless act, eating a slug as part of a dare, turned into a life-altering catastrophe for Sam. Little did he know that the slug harboured the insidious rat lungworm, setting in motion a chain of events that would profoundly impact his life and those around him. Sam, an avid rugby player with a zest for life, soon found himself grappling with the dire consequences of his impulsive decision. The slug he ingested was infected with a rat lungworm, a parasitic nematode commonly found in rodents. This parasite, typically benign in its natural host, passed its larvae into the animal's feces. However, in an unexpected twist, the consequences of Sam's seemingly harmless dare were far-reaching and devastating. The rat lungworm infection triggered a rare and severe strand of meningitis. Sam's body, unprepared for the assault of this formidable illness, succumbs to the infection, plunging him into a coma that would last a staggering 420 days. While most individuals might recover from meningitis, Sam faced an exceptionally challenging battle as the infection had taken a toll on his brain. Emerging from his coma, Sam confronted a harsh reality. He was now a paraplegic, paralyzed from the waist down. The once active rugby player was confined to a wheelchair, navigating a world that had dramatically transformed for him. Over the years, Sam valiantly faced a series of medical complications resulting from his condition. Each day brought new challenges and hurdles as he and his loved ones grappled with the ongoing repercussions of that ill-fated dare. Despite the unwavering support of his family and friends, Sam's health continued to decline, and on a quiet Friday at the age of 28, he succumbed to the enduring complication that stemmed from the lung-induced infection.